24 hours ago, we told you about a fire at the site of a future health facility in Whitehall. Today, Jefferson Regional is learning more about what happened and what kind of impact the fire will have on the rest of the construction project.
THV 11's Brooke Buckner traveled to the site. She shows us what kind of damage crews are now facing.
Black smoke and big flames. This is what first responders came face to face with Tuesday afternoon just after 4:30 at the future Jefferson Regional Whitehall Outpatient Clinic.
I was coming from uptown and could see the smoke from way up in Dalloway, and went ahead and started mutual aid from other departments.
Whitehall Fire Chief Sandy Castleberry says it took 14 people to get the fire under control, and with their help, it took about 15 minutes.
The sooner you get the fire out and keep the heat off of it, it's less damage to the structure.
Even though they put the fire out quickly, Jefferson Regional Outpatient Clinic is still left with this damage.
I'm sure a lot of this exterior is going to have to be replaced.
Jefferson Regional CEO Brian Thomas expects it to set back their completion date a couple of months.
We're going to learn more about that information and kind of get more from the contractors probably over the next day or two.
Thomas says a couple of construction workers experienced minor injuries, but he's glad it wasn't worse.
Certainly an alarming situation when we first heard about it, but we're starting to kind of learn a little bit more every hour.
Most of the damage is on the roof because he says the newly installed styrofoam panels up there are highly flammable.
They had spread those around, which is why the fire was so diverse around the top of the building.
Right now, he believes a spark went through the roof and started the fire.
It was a small setback, and we'll be back on track once they can alleviate some of the materials that need to be extracted and replaced and get us back on track.
In Whitehall, Brooke Buckner, THV 11 News.
Brooke, thank you. Before the fire, the clinic was expected to open next March, but now it could be pushed back a couple of months. We will continue to share those updates with you on air and online at THV11.com.